Imagine forgetting everything you've ever known, no way to get the memories back from your friends and family, not being able to remember your own name. Many people would think someone is crazy to think that something can cause this, but this is a real thing that could affect many people. A world without knowing anything about your life, not being able to contain your emotions, never being the same as you once were, is outrageous. What if I told you concussions are the culprit of this pain and we could do something to help? Today I want people to learn about concussions and how they affect the brain. A lot of people in this class have either played a sport or know a loved one who has played and has received a concussion, and they should know what this does to the brain. Also, many people in this class will have kids who grow up to play sports, and they need to know what can happen to the children when they receive a concussion. Through my research and personal experience with concussions, I have info and sources that has dangers of concussions and have the damage it can cause to the brain. Today I'm going to take you to talk to you about the problems concussions can cause to you and your brain in the future. Now that I've told you about what the overall gist of the speech is going to be, I'm going to tell you what a concussion actually is. There's a problem with how little we know about concussions and what they actually affect in the brain. Students and parents lack the knowledge of what concussions actually are. According to an article written by Emily Harrison, published in May of 2014, concussions are a serious injury that many people do not know about, and they have been studied for many years but still are confusing to many. Concussions are injuries that affect the brain and lead to trauma later in life. These are caused by serious blows to the head or by falling down and hitting your head on the ground. According to the article Neuropsychological Evaluation and the Diagnostic and Management of Sports-Related Concussions by Rosemary Moser and others, the management of concussions can be tough to handle due to them being unseen by the human eye. They range from mild to serious concussions where you can either be dizzy or can be completely knocked out and feeling nauseous. They are serious but are taken for granted after they happen, which can lead to more damage of the brain when they are not taken care of. The proper recovery is needed by anyone receiving concussion so they may heal properly. Now that I have told you what a concussion is, I'm going to give you the info about what can happen in the future when you receive a concussion. Not many people think about their future when you receive a concussion, but the future comes much faster after receiving one. There are certain things that can happen to you when you receive a concussion that not many people know about. According to the article Consequences of Repetitive Head Impacts and Multiple Concussions, published in February 2014, head traumas such as concussions can lead to many issues with losing memory. They affect parts of the brain with memory, such as you see here. Many people who receive concussions when they are younger end up having memory problems when they are older. Friends and family have hard times in controlling this memory loss when they receive these concussions, and this can occur rapidly depending on how serious of the concussion. According to the article, The Neuropsychological Outcomes of Concussions by Justin E. Carr and others, the emotional mood swings in people that have received concussions are serious and should be contained and kept from getting out of hand. Mood swings are a huge side effect of concussions and can lead to random bursts of rage or even crying. Emotional outbursts are seen by many who have received concussions. According to the article, A Systematic Review of Potential Long-Term Effects of Sports-Related Concussions by Geoff Manley and others, CTE is one of the most dangerous side effects of concussions and occur in many sports players in the future. CTE is the chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which is the degeneration of the brain in many adults after many concussions to the brain. This can lead to many suicidal acts in adults and leads to not being able to control your own actions. CTE is found in many athletes, specifically football players, and have caused the death of many people after their sports careers. An example of this is Mike Webster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. He played center for them and was always in the front lines with them. This was the first case of CTE found in former NFL players and was the base for many research on this topic. Now that I've told you about the future that may occur after receiving concussion, I'm going to review everything that I've just said and put into perspective everything for you. Concussions are something everyone should be worried about, whether they have received or a loved one has received one. They are not like many injuries where you can see the damage caused, but instead can only be seen by the brain scan, and then it may be too late to fix. Imagine your life not knowing who you are. Your life would never be the same due to these concussions and the brain damage that it causes. Info like this is very important to many people's lives, and it gives them the knowledge to help with their loved ones and their family who have may received concussions in the past. This info has helped me know more about the concussions I have received, and I hope it helps you as well.